Hello, vicarious mercenaries, proxy ninjas, and pop culture PhDs. Happy Monday to you, although I know it's normally not everybody's favorite day of the week. But we're here. We are back on rotation, back on schedule for a metal Monday. So, usually I have some particular witty things to say. Well, not guaranteed anyway, but yeah, I don't have a whole lot for you tonight. It's a Monday, so I guess I'll fall in line with, doing normal Monday things. So if you're new to the Rec Room, this is your virtual hangout for creative project updates, pop culture commentary, and deep dives into franchises that inspire any of the above. And I know there's a lot of things out there you could be doing. You've got politics, you got the pigskin rodeo, and a zillion other games and streamers and influencers to pick from. But if you are here hanging out with me, it is greatly appreciated. Thank you for joining us. And I see right out of the gate, we've got Chairman joining us on Twitch. I hope you're doing well. It has been a minute. And to answer your question, we're still playing Metal Slug. Well, I don't know. Is that a fair question? Because we've got two Metal Slugs in rotation. So I mean, one is at least due. We can use that as an excuse. But we, of course, there's been a lot of grinding to be done on Metal Slug Attack Reloaded. So yes, so technically we are. So let me get to the rundown here. So first and foremost, there was a very pleasant surprise today to see on Odysee that we got a tip from somebody, and as greatly appreciated. Never expected on the streaming side, and I prefer to give credit to who credit is due, but it was anonymous, so thank you. I'll have to come up with some kind of clever handle for Anani Mouse or something like that, but thank you very much. And that is why for the most part, there's far more love for our alt platforms, because I think they have done the most to help embrace the support of content creators. And in the case of the big mainstream platforms, they have just put all of these barriers to entry in play until you essentially do all the work for them, and then they can shove all the ads in front of your audience's face. So it's a tough battle, but thank you very much for all the support thus far. I know I've last couple weeks especially, it has been humbling to see the amount of views, the new follows, support for the book, and also support for Aladdin 3477, even though that's not necessarily an official thing here. That's just something I'm attached to personally. But the support has been just crazy and, highly appreciated. So thank you, everybody, for helping out with all of that. And speaking of our alt platforms, over on the Pill side, got to give shout outs to our recent red pillars and reposters, Sheriff Hector and also Pilled by the Rabbit. Thank you very much for your guys' help over there. And I know last night I kind of jumped the gun. I thought we hit the milestone I've been trying to hit for, a couple months now. But we're not quite there yet. So somebody out there wants to be the next big kahuna. So we're getting close. So yeah, be sure to hit those follows and subscribes, and then we'll start working on the next threshold. Unfortunately, I don't have anything to necessarily do. Like most of the stuff where we're trying to monetize things, like the shirts and the books and stuff, most of that doesn't work with us for like discount codes and all that. So I wish there was something I could do. I just haven't thought a great idea that isn't going to become a huge time sink with everything going on. And speaking of like audience growth, so I've been checking out some other things I normally wouldn't lately, because like in the case of Aladdin 3477, I've been looking at reviews, and that's been putting me on some different paths on the social media space. And I'll see different commentators do the exact same thing of saying, oh yeah, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Now, by the way, for the record, I hope never to have to do this, but if you notice, there is not a single video we have where we put that giant subscribe button in front of you. So that alone ought to be worth its cost of viewership right there. So, of course, everybody promotes their channel, which is part of the thing, part of the metrics for, especially on the mainstream platforms, but I'll watch some of them being like, hey, help us get to X thousand by the end of the week or by the end of the month. And I'm looking at their account, and it's like, yeah, that's fantastic. They got 3,000 followers, and they'll probably hit that within, maybe a couple weeks, because I'll have watched an older video and see where it's at now. I'm like, well, that sure didn't take long. And then I'll be looking at another one like, yeah, help us get to 55,000, and it'll be at 50 by the time I watch the video. I'm like, wow, that's nice to have that kind of problem, to be able to jump by hundreds and thousands in weeks, and we still haven't even been able to break 20 over on YouTube. So I'll just have to hammer this. I think the Google machine just hates us. That's all. So it's just kind of weird to watch the comparisons, but obviously we're still here doing our thing anyway. It is part of what we do, because there's some big stuff happening, and they just take a lot of time. So if you are here, you are part of the process. You get a front row seat to see a big franchise in the making as it happens. So thanks for that. So Chairman was asking for clarification. So yes, there's actually two different versions of Metal Slug. So one of them is the tower defense version, which is kind of the one that's been moved out of rotation. But on this one, where we do our regular stuff, this one's a little bit more of the turn-based strategy. So this one, I think, has a little bit more interesting stuff in it. But at the same time, the completionist in me does not like to let go of things until we finish. We all the games we've had in and out of rotation, we've pretty much finished, other than Mech Warrior, which has no endpoint. So it's tough to let things go and move on. So thankfully today's been a productive day. I can officially say that we've now moved forward from getting revisions done on Chapter 10 of Book 2 of the Firewall Protocol Saga and on to Chapter 11. And as promised, I did say I'd give a little bit of more of an explanation of what's going on, because there is a scene in Book 1 which is a little bit of a teaser to things going on in Book 2, and there's more than one. It's not just one, but I'm now on the section in Book 2, which that alludes to. So there's some connective material there, and I think that gives me a little bit of opportunity to talk about, because I don't have a whole lot on the pop culture side tonight. But I'll talk process, and that would be, I've alluded to this a little bit without a title, but it's more of the art of the plot twist. And I've been doing some thinking about that, of what does it take to make a good, compelling story. Some people, are kind of okay with basic stories. Some really want something like a mystery to have something to solve. And those aren't easy things to do. So I've tried to study externally and dissect and take apart my favorite anime, favorite movies, and figure out how did they do that. And the process can vary based on whether you're reading something or whether you're watching a film. And I've got to admit, things I've put together, and in case any of you are creative and, looking at, or maybe you just want to see how the process works when you're watching something, is that whoever the storyteller is has the ability to control what you, the audience, can see. And then there's, just a couple examples that sometimes the clues for the mystery are maybe in the background. Maybe you have to look closer. Sometimes maybe the storyteller will try to make you connect the wrong decision. Maybe think somebody else is the bad guy or the villain versus somebody else who is not. And there's different ways to go about that. So one of the things I'm trying to pull off in the Firewall Protocol Saga is to give you just a bit, but I also want to leave it with some mystery, so that even if you can kind of figure out what's going on, you really don't have any idea how it goes on in the bigger picture. And there's this very delicate art to having your audience feel like there's a payoff. On one hand, you don't want to make everything super easy and super watered down for your audience, so you want to make sure that you don't give them everything. But at the same time, you don't want to make sure you gave them nothing. I think I've used the example before in like the whodunit or the mysteries. When you have the end resolution be the butler did it, well, your butler had better at least have been in the story, because if your butler was not in the story, then that does not give any payout to your audience. So it is a very difficult thing to do. So that's why I'm trying to make the most and be very careful with how that is conveyed. And because it's writing, I don't have access to the same visual cues that you have in film, because I've seen some very interesting visual cues which help make the audience go back and see, I didn't realize that piece of information was there. And then hopefully, if you've done it correctly, the audience will then appreciate the way it's done. Because now it's of my opinion, I think that you're going to have the best plot twist and story when you have this disparity between what the audience thinks is going to happen and then what actually does happen. But if you actually made sure the audience had it, then they can say, well, it's their fault for not catching it versus the storyteller's fault for not actually giving them the clues needed to arrive at that conclusion. So with this section, it's more of in a tropical setting, and it's got some ancient technology going on, and here's the tie into pop culture with a zillion things have focused on that, especially in the sci-fi realm. Take Stargate, take Mass Effect, take Halo. There's this fascination with having something that seems primitive, and yet there's an underlying element of technology that's far more advanced. So I don't get heavily into that with the Firewall Protocol Saga, but we definitely have opportunity to do more fantasy elements in Book 2. So I'm excited to finally try to keep some of that lined up. And there's a cool rescue scene that's going on. And there's going to be some other cool things that you might not expect in a sci-fi film. So I'm excited. And so progress is going well. Also got audio recording done today for 3.3 on the book cleanup. And so I'm hoping this week should get that locked in for the overall consolidation of Book 3. And I think that's all I got for you tonight. So we're going to get going here on some Metal Slug tactics. Let me see what Chairman's got here. So you are upset with Amazon, spent $70 plus on 3 items. It's going to take 3 days for delivery. So you don't have the money for Prime, but hate that you have to spend so much money, and they'll take several days to deliver to your house. So, I don't, obviously I'm not gonna ask like where you're at, but in my case, most of the time for Amazon, there's usually a free option. So, is it the concern that like, are you still having to pay that much for shipping? And or is it just that there's a delay? So I guess you have to clarify so I understand context. Because yeah, I'm not somebody who's really for Amazon Prime because they constantly hammer you with it. And like, if they still have a free option for me, like, most of the stuff I order is not urgent, so I don't really care about a few extra days there. So you'll have to give me a little more context on that one. So anyway, here we are with Metal Slug Tactics. We are on episode 12, which I called The New Kids because we made some progress last week. We actually got through a short run on the story. This game allows you to do a story playthrough. There's a total of 4 levels, and you can actually pick and choose how many. You have to do at least 2 because you have to do an initial level and then the boss. And we hadn't done the shortest one possible yet, and it's 2 stages. That allowed us to get one of the characters who was behind the 2 option. Then there was another character who was unlocked for getting a playthrough with 6 of the characters thus far. So we now have 2 new characters to work with, and we'll have to pick an older one just to keep working on some of the unlocks. But that's exciting that we'll have 2 new characters to work with tonight and for the next couple episodes, depending on how many stages we decide to play through. But I'm enjoying getting some new content on the newest game that we have in rotation, and let me get you some audio, and we are ready to go. So you've also got sales tax, which is pain, understandably. Uh, oh, so you prefer to have the delivery relative to your order, and they only give you next day delivery on Prime accounts. Yeah, I mean, honestly, for me, there's no love lost on big corporations, and honestly, I mean, it's kind of insidious that Amazon has just crowded the market and made it difficult for any other stuff to even compete. So, unfortunately, I don't have much from a alternate suggestion. Even then, I would be going with a different publisher if I had the choice, but Amazon has made some of that stuff, you know, too easy that there's no competition. So, I don't know what to say on the shipping side. So here we go. So Trevor is new, and also Nadia is new. We looked at them a little bit after getting them unlocked last time, and I think what we're going to do, we're probably going to go with, like, say, Marco, because we've done a couple with Aeshi for sure. She's been my favorite in terms of mechanics so far. Theo's been very helpful, at least, with her manipulation, being able to move units around and heal them. Clark was fun, Ralph was fun, but still got some more learning to do with them. Tarma's been okay. It's been tough to try to get a good synergy going with some of these characters and the others because Tarma kind of has some close quarters options, so does Ralph, which going all close quarters was challenging. Clark's a little bit more different with how he handles impacting some of the enemies and stuff. So let's see here. Let's take a look at Rumi, because I think she's showing our abilities and stuff. No, I have it backwards. Rumi is not. I think we want the barracks here under Margaret so we can see who's the best choice here. So 2 of the items are different types of tea, and the other one was an herb and tea grinder. Okay. So you turn the matcha tea, which is expensive to buy in general, and you get very little product. Yeah, okay. Well, so teas were 1-pound bags of whole leaf tea. So, at least in my case, there's Amazon has distribution centers all over the place, which is just crazy. So, like I said, I don't know if you're a rural area, metropolitan area, but I think there also might be things impacted by whether or not you've got a close distribution center. So in our case, it's probably why, you know, it still doesn't take long for some of this stuff, so you can get away with, like, the lesser shipping. So, yeah, geography still kind of matters, too. So, not too concerned with area at this point. But with Marco here, I've noticed that we still have this challenge to unlock. We somehow have to launch 3 special actions. We're going to need stuff that is going to give him special actions either by a teammate or his own abilities. Now, I know he's got stuff to reduce cost, but this is going to be interesting trying to get this done. So, this one we haven't unlocked yet. We got 147 bucks to spend. So this is a bonus move. This doesn't really help us yet. Now, this could help, but that's still kind of pricey. And I keep doing that. I don't want to. Also, I wanted to look at his other loadout. So we basically get an extra loadout for completing a playthrough, and then all the rest are cost-driven. So I think what we're going to end up doing is going with Marco with a grenade this time, and see what that does for us. And then we're going to end up taking Nadia. We still haven't played through with her yet, so she'll have some range, it looks like. And Trevor's going to be a little bit more close quarters, but we'll have a shotgun thing. So, interestingly, I think Nadia is going to be our range backup. At least we're not going full close quarters this time. But if we get a playthrough with her and Trevor, we'll get their next set unlocked from there. And go on. So, let's pick Marco. Oh, let me get our audio back. And we'll go, she's ranged, so we'll go, so Marco, I don't know if he's going to count as range or not with having a grenade. And we'll go Nadia. And then go Trevor here. Trevor! Alright, so you said Virginia, but reasonable town, nearest distributor is like several hours away. See, I don't know if that might have an impact then. So you literally got probably more than one distribution center, at least, you know, maybe other hubs with drivers probably within half an hour. So if there's that much of a gap, that could be what they're trying to, unfortunately, get away without giving you anything convenient, minus the Prime stuff. I know so many people, they're just like, hey, we got Prime, so it's a giant gimmick. Alright, so here we go. We got our 3 characters. And we're sticking with the basic difficulty till we're done, because if we get this playthrough complete, we'll get Leona unlocked. Then if we decide to keep playing, we'll see what they kind of do for some increased difficulty stuff. I'm not somebody who arbitrarily just plays a game with higher difficulty unless there's something really compelling from an unlock standpoint. Okay, so this is going to be a challenge tonight. Last time when we started with the Herkanet tombs, there was a submission that opened up, and then we did complete it, and then it looked like it was going to unlock something special down here. I don't know what the launch criteria was, but I'm inclined to try again, but that means we're going to have to fight the Aeshi Nero again tonight, and that is a long boss fight. We're talking better part of an hour. So I guess this is where we're going to start. Might as well get the Aeshi Nero out of the way when it's less difficult from a health standpoint, because I think it's still going to be the same moveset. So that's my rationale of going this direction first, because I want to see what that other extra condition was. I don't know if it unlocks something. So agent being held, trying to extract him. So this might be the same thing. Don't you have a picture? No, he's undercover, fool. Okay, so this I think might be it. This might have been the thing. So I advise you not to let any of the workers die. So is this our first mission, or is that... Oh, here it is. So we would still have to get to this thing. I never noticed there's sinkholes there before. I guess I didn't pay attention. So we don't necessarily need ammo just yet. Now, it's interesting that ammo is on the bonus one there. This one is ammo plus a crate. This one would give us more reinforcements than we need, but XP if we get the bonus. We'd have to finish 3 of these, so we'd have to go like 1, 2, 3... We wouldn't be able to get there, though. That's not even possible. Can they not count? I'm ultra confused now, because basically if we have to do 3 hops, that's not even physically possible to reach it. I mean, 1, 2, 3. Like, how do you even get to this point on the map? 1, 2, okay, here we go. That's the path. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, So I guess you can't really go that direction. Then you literally have to go to... So you could go this way, get to this one. There's no getting to here, so you have to go this side of the map. Yeah, so you can't... This one to this one isn't going to work. So we're going to end up at either of these two. Which reminds me, we could essentially unload on ammo if we do this one. But I don't think we're going to have these as an option. Okay. Ooh, we need to get 5, or have Nadia help out with 5 frags. That's a tall order there. But the designated targets, well, at least she doesn't have to be on the designated targets, but it's still kind of a challenge. Okay. Hopefully we don't have a minor mission. Those minor missions are kind of annoying. Now, I don't recognize this one, so this might be a little bit new in terms of the maps. Okay. Whoa, they're starting us in weird places. So, mummies have a little bit more health on them. Yeah, that's 8, that's 6. This guy is cheap. Let's see how many designated targets we got. 1, 2. Oh, they're scattering them. That's interesting. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 designated. And she's got to help out with 5. Oh, so we can start on either side of the map here. I'm not inclined to start with the zombie if I don't have to. So I wonder if Nadia could help if these guys were closer to the barrel. Not sure if I want to do that. They're making it very difficult to get people close to each other. And if somebody's up here, I guess they gotta hop down. Let's also see how much she does. 3 damage with a pistol. Whoa, that's interesting. Her grenade launcher does an X pattern. I don't know how this laser thing's going to go with Trevor here. What is this? 1 HP damage applies mind control. Well, that doesn't help Nadia any. Gunbot with 4 HP and 3 movement. Uses the handgun until it dies. Okay. So if we start her somewhere, she's got to get enough adrenaline. So maybe she's going to have to run over here. And maybe... Now, what I didn't figure out last time with the frags is kind of confusing. I think you have to get the kill on the same turn that they're being fired upon. Because if you have, say, Marco shoot on one turn, and then Nadia gets the kill on... No, I'd say that backwards. Let's say if Nadia gets a hit on target one turn, and then another character gets the kill on the following turn, I don't think it counts. So that's kind of a nuisance. Now, here's the problem that if I put 2 of them over here, somebody else is going to have to run and contribute from here, perhaps. Mr. Grenadier here is going to be a nuisance because he's going to be able to throw probably to... Well, he can't quite reach the cover down here. Okay. So we got designated targets back there that I'm not too concerned about. I wish I knew where this thing landed. Oh, there we go. Okay. So nobody's even in range of that yet. That's not helpful. Where's the switch to activate it? I don't see a switch. That... Huh? Usually there's been a switch for those things. I don't know if that shoot at it. Oh, this is weird. Okay. So let's go with putting Nadia here, I guess. We'll put... I'm thinking if Marco can get down, we'll probably put him here. Yeah, he can make it all the way over here to help out with these guys. You know what? No. I'm probably going to have Marco come over here because he can then shoot the dog, and then we'll have Trevor go over here, and then hope... Oh, can he run that far? He can't make it to cover. Why can't he run very far? That's not going to be as helpful. Ooh, he's got a knife, though. He can come over in here and help with these. Okay, we got a plan. So, Chairman's saying there's an old video game he used to love on the PC as a kid, and think there's a newer version now. Oh, Oregon Trail. Man, Oregon Trail is known for it. It's like one line with "You've died of dysentery" or something. Now, I did play an old text-based adventure game. It might have been Oregon Trail. I just didn't know if there was a similar one because I do remember, having to do with something with settlers and the caravans and the dialogue with the natives, Native Americans. So I don't know for sure if I played the actual one or something similar. So I'm kind of surprised, but not surprised. I didn't know if there had been a remake of that. You'll have to let me know if you run across what the remake is, because that's kind of interesting. I mean, but really, if they left the game the same, all you'd have to do is get some updated graphics. That'd be so easy to make a text-based game these days. Unfortunately, people could probably find a way to have AI to recreate, Oregon Trail. Okay, we're good. Enough strategizing. Let's do this. Start. Okay, so I think I want Nadia in place first. Oh, and I didn't even... Nope, that's not her. Okay, so she can get here, but is that enough? It is 4. Okay. And then let's see what happens here. I don't know if Marco's got more movement or what, but anyway. He's going to be able to come over here, but he's not going to be able to get the... Oh, I didn't think to check. His is not the crazy blade that... the big one that Tarma and Aerie had. Oh, she can't kill the dog by itself. She does have this now. 4 HP, 3... Okay, we're going to try this right out of the gate. Let's see if the gunbot can help out with killing both that and maybe the mummy. I don't know if they have enough movement points, though. I don't want to have it stuck so I can't shoot around it either. I hope it sinks. Can the thing sink? I guess we're about to find out. Or have him go over here and help. Let's make sure he gets the dog first. Hello, gunbot. And I don't want... Oh, it's using my gun, so that's not as helpful. Oh, but now she can't... Oh, my goodness. Well, now she can't shoot at anything. Well, that's interesting. So the remake is still called Oregon Trail, but the graphics are done in the old style, but there's more new if you get... Okay, yeah, so they probably had to, I'm guessing, more, text, more scenarios, maybe. Wow, that was her one action, so that, I don't know if that helps. That thing's not... Part of me wants to reset now that I know that, because that's like jank. At least without the knowledge of what it's going to do ahead of time. Alright, let's redo that. That's a terrible start. Alright, Marco to here. I could get more movement from here. Oh, she's still being covered. You know what? That actually works kind of better. Let's see if we can at least get a little more thorough on the kill there. Trevor will end up becoming a mummy. He's gonna get smoked. Alright, so this 1+1, but we're going to wait for that to come down because of his efficiency, I believe. Now, how does his grenade... Oh, I'm not even paying attention how his grenade works. So he can throw the grenade right at this guy, and she can help out, but that's not going to kill him, though. Alright, let's talk about this. That's going to hit Trevor, though. Okay, well, the grenade launcher is a totally different story. That's going to hit nothing. So if I use this for his 3 adrenaline plus 1... He's going to get +1. She's not, though. But she can still take a shot as well on her own. Now, if Trevor initiates on this guy, he's done. Okay. It's not perfect, but it'll have to do. So we'll get 2 kills. Nadia will help out with 1. She should be able to take that by herself, even if she does get turned into a mummy. I don't want to say zombie, of course. They're more updated for the Oregon Trail. They're more updated graphics, but they're done in the arcade type style and in color. Okay, so maybe it's got more of an 8-bit or 16-bit. That's kind of neat. That sounds kind of cool, actually. You know, and there's even some things like this, for example. I mean, they can do a lot even with the 8 or 16-bit color palette. I guess it depends on how much, like, I guess what the resolution is and, you know, how many kind of layers and things to do fun stuff like that. Alright, so I'm not doing the gun bot this time, that's for sure. Alright, Marco, I guess you're taking point. So he can't hit that. Well, I don't care about hitting him. So she can still take a shot at that thing. We'll just leave it without him using his adrenaline yet. Bonk. Bonk. Whoa, what did that do? What was that? Each time Nadia or one of her bots participates in a sync, places an electric mine on the currently occupied tile. Well, is that healthy? If she's standing on it, doesn't seem super healthy. That's an interesting technique. Alright, Trevor, what you got? I guess maybe see what Trevor has here. Each time a unit hits at least 2 enemies in 1 attack, bonus move. So he's got to hit 2, though, which we don't have that capacity yet. At least not with just the knife. Alright, so let's hit him. He's done. Is that knife doing 5 damage? It is, so he doesn't even need help. Does Marco get credit for anything for sinking? He got determination. Alright, so Nadia can essentially then do this. Finish that guy. There's 1. Okay. Now, she'll probably take Doggo there. So, 7 days. So, think of it like 7 Days to Die if you've ever played on PC. I'm trying to think of her. I know I've heard the name. But that's not one I've played. It's actually on the PlayStation Store since you have a PlayStation and not a PC. You know, I'm gonna take a look then. I mean, I'm not sure if it's something I'd play, but I mean, I am kind of curious to see how the visuals look on it. Okay, so we have completed 1 turn with a new crew here, and definitely got some different nuance to them. And they're dropping a reinforcement. So that reinforcement actually would help if we didn't get all the kills we needed. Because this is not a timed one like some of these other ones have been. Timed ones seem more difficult. Oh, the ghillie suit man's coming. Bonk. Oh, it attacked the mine first, and she's fine. No, she's not fine. Okay, they're both... Okay, now I'm confused. Alright, he took some damage. Okay, so the dog went after the mine. She didn't take damage, even though he still tried doing something. So maybe his proximity triggered the mine? I guess we'll have to figure that out. Okay, so Marco can now get some extra damage here. Now, I could even put Nadia right in the center so she can actually hit 3 targets. But Trevor would probably have to hit the dog first. Let's try moving Nadia to the center of these 3. I don't want to get Trevor out of the way so he's not going to take too much damage here. Marco to stand here. Oh, you know what? If... The thing is, if Marco hits the dog... Or if Trevor hits the dog, he's going to kill it anyway. I also need that. I need her to actually get a piece of damage on it. Then he can finish the thing. But in order to get another hit... Marco could go for the dog, but... Oh, it's only got 2 left. I think I can only get another 2 from Nadia off this turn. How far? He can't move far enough to get with these guys, really. He's going to have to go for this one, I think. Because he can get 9 damage. Yeah. Oh, you know what? Did that dog take damage? He took damage. You know what? So the thing is, if she puts another mine there and that dog comes after her, it might work. Oh, but it depends on turn order here. Dog goes after that dude. So that guy's going to probably take out the mine. But she'll have the ability to go after him if she's a mummy the following turn. Decisions here. I need Marco to be able to have a shot on this guy. Does he have enough that he's going to survive Marco? Yes. So Marco could tech. There we go. So Marco can come over here, grenade him. She'll get a shot. She could kill this dog. And then this one would probably come in with a mine and take damage. And then Trevor can take care of him. Okay. More interesting plan. Alright. Oh. A little too much planning, perhaps? So this is actually good. He's going to get some serious adrenaline off this run. And nobody has any healing capacity yet. Okay, I can turn off the turn order here. Alright, let's have Trevor go first, I think. Take out Mr. Doofus here. Bonk. There goes my golden ticket. What? Alright, so if Marco hits him, she'll hit that one, and then she can take out that dog, no problem. This dog's going to come in. Actually, that dog's probably going to want to go for him, though. How much does he do? Ew. You can run out of health here. This may not be the best strategy. Trevor might be using one of our reinforcements if I'm not careful. Okay, alright, Marco. Why don't you do the grenade tossing thing? You know what? Now what we'll do... That dog will come in and die. Okay, so we got a plan here. So if she shoots this one, Trevor should actually activate... There we go. Okay, now that dog's going to die and not hitting her. So she got 2 off that one. Hopefully. Amadeus facility? What's all that about? So that dog, and she's just going to tag somebody else. Okay, better situation here. So now this guy's going to either try to line up and hit him, or this one's coming in, but he can't move very far. Okay, I like that scenario a little better. Okay, here we go. That's it. See ya, doggo. Oh, didn't anticipate that maneuver. Oops. Way to go, Trevor. Wait, is he not? That's, I think, a little glitchy there. He's not technically supposed to be standing. But anyway. Okay. So we still got 2 designated targets. Alright, we're gonna have to one-up him. Maybe. I don't have to, but I think if we get it... Oh, we did not go for the reinforcement thing. That was kind of silly then. Does he have enough to hit this guy? So if he's got a 5, Knife has a 5, I think. So therefore... he can come over here, I think, and stab this dude. Shank-a-diddle-doo. Man, he's got the adrenaline. To bring him back over here. And she could take a shot first. That will kill him. Okay, then we just gotta get him last turn, and we'll be okay. Alright, Trevor, lead the way here. You're dead. Alright, so Nadia's got to go first to at least get credit, and that way Marco doesn't get a kill on it. See ya, doggo. There we go. Alright, hers is taken care of. Or at least the bonus is. Marco's still got an action here. What can he do? That's only going to hit that thing. Nothing to hit that. Alright, we'll deal with the other idiot here in a second. I don't know how we're going to hit him from being underneath him. We're going to have to run all the way down here, I think. It's the one thing about this, unlike XCOM, there's no ability to shoot with elevation other than... There's a couple exceptions. I don't know if it's ability-based or if it's like projectile-based, like with grenades instead of the firearms. Alright, I mean, Marco can do this, but that's not going to help any. Can he throw this up to him? Is that going to hit him? That's not... Yeah, so this grenade doesn't have any blast radius whatsoever. So kind of pointless. I guess I'll just sit on that. Haha, you couldn't make it here. Okay, so how does Marco get up there? How does anybody get up there? I'll run all the way around. So he gets 3 with that. This is only going to give him a +1. Dog is 6. I mean, Trevor could maybe help with the dog. No, he can't help with the dog. Thanks, Trevor. What does this do? +1 HP of damage applies mind control. Oh, well, you know what? Do tell me how I get close enough to do that. Alright, let's try moving him, see if he can get close enough. I guess he'd have to... Oh, you know what? He can shoot the... No, he can't shoot the dog from here. Unless he uses the laser. Okay, so he's... I don't know if that ignores cover. You know what? Let's try... Let's try from here. That need... So that does not... It's gotta be same elevation then. Let's have him go here. Marco can come all the way down here. Trevor can blast this thing. Oh, that's gonna hit him. The laser goes through. Ugh. How much damage does this thing do? 4? That doesn't help. Where can Nadia go? You know what? I'd rather have her come over And then... Oh, you know what? I should have moved Marco first, though. I have to bring him to here so he's out of the way. Nadia is still going to be in mummy range, but I'm not too concerned about that. So you can't get up to the top because he's on the only platform area you can get there with. Alright, so Trevor's still going to take the shot with a laser. See ya. That's kind of fun. Let's put another mine down. She's like, gonna be a wrecking machine if she gets enough kills in this, like, warpath. Alright, so Marco's got nothing he can do again other than add this. The next attack using a weapon has +1 hits, so it's gonna take 2 turns to hit this guy. Now, I don't know if this applies to grenade launcher. I may have to try. So let's, you know, let's actually do this now. Oh, you know what? I could have given that to somebody else. I keep forgetting that some of these are cross-applicable. Alright, what can Nadia do now? Oh, she can actually hit him. Might as well. So she's got a single hit grenade launcher. And Marco's got another move or another action? Oh, so he gets... Oh, that's how that would work. Basically, he could get the cost reduced on all of them and then go 1, 2, 3. Cost of all special actions. So basically, if you just get him synced enough and get the cost down on all of them, it wouldn't be too complicated to get that triple thing unlocked. All right, Chairman. So gotta roll out. Yeah, appreciate you stopping in. So hopefully you have a good one, and we'll see you the next time you're on. Much appreciated. Okie dokie. I guess I'm not going to bother with him doing anything else then. So here we go. Haha, he got wrecked by the mine. Doggo's coming. That wasn't very nice. Okay, yeah. I'll remember the name. I just gotta remember to check. Really? They dropped 2 guys in on the reinforcements? That's just unsporting. Alright, Marco, get up here and finish this knucklehead. So the grenade is only gonna do that. Let's see if we can get him up to here and still fire the grenade. So now, we do this. He's done. With 2 hits. 2 hits plus 1 each, so that should be exactly 6. This should be the end of the match. Oh, is it plus 1 hit, not plus... Oh, I didn't read that correctly. It's not plus 1 damage, it's plus 1 hit. So, you know, 2, 2, and an extra 2. Duel. There we go. Plus we got the ammo back. There's a level 1. Alright, so that's good that we got those syncs with Marco, so I just gotta remember to pay attention to that when trying to get his costs down. She got 3 syncs, he got 1, but he did some killing. But dude, you used up our reinforcement, man. What kind of scrub are you? Alright, yeah, unsurprising there. Oh, we get one of these. During the turn, all allies' weapons have plus 1 hit. So that's the same thing as Marco's, but yeah, that's the one we've used very effectively thus far. We still haven't done this one yet. Let's get one of these. Maybe I'll bust that thing out here at some point. So we can then take Marco's and go from... Wait, his is... No, his is an X. It's not an X yet. It's Nadia's that is. So +1 damage from cover. +1 damage with less range. Ugh, what's her range now? Range is 6, so her range would be much shorter. So I mean, yeah, now that I better understand some of the stuff, that one might be okay. It doesn't have any extra hits on it, but man, 4 damage could be helpful. But then this would be without the penalty. But this is all the time. If she's not trying to hit from too far, maybe this might be worth taking. The X pattern I'm still not fully sold on yet. Got to get used to that. And this one's a little bit more conditional. Yeah, let me do something like this for a change. Just a little different strategy. Oh, there we go. There's a healing one. Now that doesn't have any cost. Wait, does that count as activating 3 bonus actions? I gotta think about that one. So this would be another good one to have, because then if the cost is down, he could run, then get the other thing. I think, man, I want the healing, but I want to get this stuff moving too. Because this is a low-cost action. So if he sinks, both of these will go down in cost. Alright, I'm gonna punt on strategy for the sake of the unlock. Not necessarily how I would normally play, but... Iron Lizard. Ooh, we get the Iron Lizard now. So that would have 4 HP, 5 movement, and self-destruct, magnetic grab. Now, so this thing doesn't require the use of her pistol, though. Wormhole looks cool. Moves an electric mine within range to another tile. So she basically deploy one of these and then move one around. So therefore, I don't know if I want to use Gunbot yet, knowing what it does. This would be helpful, but... the Lizard seems like having an extra unit on the field could be pretty handy. Toxic Influence. Oh, that sounds good. Shinobi. Each time an enemy dies during the enemy turn... Oh. You gotta... Ugh. It costs the unit's special actions by 1 until their next use. Yikes. Moves Trevor to a tile adjacent to an enemy with range, 3 HP. If they do not die, he gets a bonus action, so that's kind of neat. Each time mind control is removed from an enemy, applies fragile. Ugh, I'm not ready for this mind control thing yet, but this is helpful for movement and damage and bonus action, so I'm going to go with this one for now. Alright, so we know we gotta go on this path. The question is which of these two. So the silver coins are for spending now. The gold coins are for spending later, which we have not really been using. But whatever this box is might be helpful. Alright, let's do this. 4 enemies in 1 turn. Ugh. Okay. Who would be dumb enough to fall for Morton's propaganda? Oh, I know a bunch of people in our country that would.
Get ready.
4 in 1 turn. What is that guy doing? You guys poking a mine back there? Is he, like, can he actually be killed? I won't go back that far. He's got to be just decoration then. 4 in 1 turn. So that would include a zombie. Like, we're going to have to turn everybody's zombies to pull this off. There's not even enough enemies. Ugh. Especially with that, the zombies having way more firepower. Marco's probably got the best run capacity. I guess we'll start here. Nobody's got a periphery weapon. Nadia's going to need to be able to run somehow here. Maybe put her here, and then thinking maybe put Trevor in between those two. Ooh, she's not going to be able to run very far. Nobody's getting down to the other two. Guess maybe I'd have to set up for next turn if I don't kill any of them on this turn. Need those dogs to get in closer. If I move... Who's the most expendable here for becoming a mummy? So Marco's salvo could be helpful if I can get people in range. Hers is the X pattern, though. Maybe. That other guy's not going to come in any closer. She'll get the extra damage, but she's got to be lined up somehow. He could stab both those guys. You know what? Let's just try it. We'll see what we come up with here.
Mission start.
A little more problematic. Alright, so Trevor, you got the blade. Don't you go over here. Oh, he could actually... Dude, he could hit some serious dudes that way. Marco would have to stand somewhere and fire the grenade, like, from right here. That's not enough other stuff, but that's not going to hit both of them. That's not going to cut it. Nadia can't make it that far, and I don't want him in the way. If I were to put Nadia here, it's 4, not enough to deploy her other thing. If she were here, she could hit 2 of those guys, maybe with a grenade launcher. There's no way for her to get 5, is there? No, she can't get 5. She could stand, like, here and then fire here, hit the 2 of them. Marco, or he'd hit... Yeah, he could stab the 2 of them off her grenade hit. He could fire this way, hit that one. And Marco would have to be able to get those 2 at the same time. Which I don't quite know how to do that just yet. A grenade, but I need... Ooh, what if we were to go here? I can't get both of them. Need to be over here. I would hit 1 here. Fire here. I don't want him in the way where he's going to be in the way of hers, but if he can get to here... Oh, it's not going to allow him to fire into the distance there. Thanks, Marco. Best, I can only get close to him and hit him with a grenade or something. He needs an extra action, but if he syncs up... I need that grenade thing to hit. Did he get the adrenaline? No. Might as well try to get the adrenaline, I guess, in the process. Here, at least get the adrenaline. Get the bonus move. Yeah, actually, if he gets the... Ooh. If I don't get the bonus move till later, though, because I need that to get next to the other zombie, and then Trevor will be able to... Thanks. So close. I need him past this guy for when Trevor goes to hit him. Unless I have Nadia. Try to hit the two of them. Let's have her go here. So she could fire there. Hit the two of them. Trevor would kill the other one. Then Marco would just have to hit that one. Okay, okay, okay. I think we got a better plan now. Okay. Marco can go up here and get his adrenaline. I think we got it. I think. Nadia's gonna have to shoot that thing close quarters. Oh, but who's gonna hit this guy? Oh, you know what? Marco, no, you got a different position for you. You need to be here. So Marco can then hit him or hit him. Trevor will hit the two of those. Or he hits that one. I think if he hits that one, then she can help with that one. Marco's got the adrenaline, can get the extra hit. Let's do... Oh, he's not going to get the extra action, though. Let's not do that. Alright, we're going to try this. Can he stay there? Oh, no. We don't want to... Oh, we don't want to do that at this point. So that's dead. Oh, he's not going to... He needs the extra action to shoot those two, though. She can shoot that. He'll shank that. Okay. Then he's got to use the laser weapon on these guys. Oh, but then she's got to stab the dog. Oh, shoot. I'm missing an action here. Somebody's got to take this dog out. Because if she were to fire here, she could hit the two of those. He would sync up on that one. Marco would sync up on that one. But if she doesn't hit him, then Marco's not going to necessarily be able to kill him. 4 damage. Oh. Hold on. Why did this suddenly get more complicated? Okay. The two of them are dead if he can then... So Trevor's going to have to shoot that way hit too. So technically Marco needs to be over here. Alright. That's the alternate here. Okay. Let's try that. Well, then Marco can't hit the other guy, can he? Oh, yeah. He can hit him with a grenade. This guy's toast. Marco can hit the dog. Alright. Nadia's going to lead. Okay. He's done. I think Marco's got to hit the dog then, and then they'll sync up. Poof. There's 1 reduction in point. Now, Trevor can do this. Oh, then that guy's not dead. Oh. What happens if I do this? Can't move that. Ah, it's still screwed up. I'm only gonna get 3. I don't feel like trying to refigure that all out again now. Wait, why does he still have an action? Oh, because he hasn't shot yet. So Marco had to do one or the other. I can't. He's not both. Because now if he goes for the dog, it's synced. It's dead. The zombie's still going to be alive. Now, what's about this whole mind control thing of his? He doesn't have enough adrenaline. Shoot. Oh, well. Well, actually, you know what? If Marco... No, Marco's not going to be able to sync up and use his action. And he doesn't have the big blade. Dang it. Ooh, you know what? He's not going to be able to shoot. I mean, basically, he can move him. Is he moving the enemy or himself? I mean, he's on the wrong side of it, man. If he were here, moving up to here, but it's got to be adjacent to him. Here. Nothing's gonna kill him. He's gonna get an extra action though. I don't see any better way of doing this. Alright. Oh, tactical retreat, huh? That's not gonna help. Ah, so close. Well, that's not very nice. That or just they should have left somebody else and left one of the other ones alive, like the dog. Grrr. So 4, 6, and 5. Yeah, that guy's just sitting there. He ain't anything. Alright, let's run her all over here, see what this thing does. So she can, like, put it right here. Oh, that's the kind of thing that Clark usually shoots. That's perhaps not what I was thinking it was. It's got a movement and action of its own. Yeah, one more turn. Alright, let's see if this thing... Oh, it's... Oh, so that self-destruct is... If at least 2 targets die, it does not self-destruct. So, oh, that's unfortunate. At least that's not gonna hurt her. He's gonna sync up. So she gets her mind placed from where that thing dies. That's interesting. Okay. Marco's gonna have a shot here. Oh, how about that? All right. How about we do this? Do this. That was 3 rounds though. Blech. No bonus. Hiring must be easy when idiots are your preferred candidate pool. Lovely. Okay, so this is a mod. Nobody leveled up. So extra 2 ammo? I don't know. Slows them down. And what's this do? Ignores cover when dealing damage. Maybe? Ignores cover. See, actually, you could probably do more with her, though, to do that. And get the extra ammo out of the process. Ooh, but 1 damage, so going from 4 damage to 5. And slowing them down. Yeah, I think I'd rather have the damage. Because enemies don't really take cover all that much. Okay. So now, let's go do this one. Is this the minor mission? Oh, we can't get to it? What? Do I have to do this one? Why can't I go that one? Are you serious? What is going on here? How does that work? Now I can't even get to either of them. No, 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 no. Back. Oh, that's weird. The button wasn't responding. Huh. Yeah, it is a minor one. This is what we need. So just make sure I'm on the right one here. Okay. Okay, so this looks just like the one we did last time. Well, maybe... Maybe some slight differences. I can't tell. No, it's pretty similar.
Get ready.
Oh, at least we're a little bit more in the middle this time. Alright, so we gotta take care of zombie over there, mummy over there. So we got stuff coming in from the left and the back. This one's not till later. Oh, we got a mummy coming from right there, too. Yikes. Somebody's gotta come over here to block this guy. Who would be the best for that? Slow movement speed, maybe. Ooh, if somebody had the ability to fire down here in the hole, that could hit both of those, but that's not an option yet, I don't think. Ooh, Trevor could get over here and laser the 2 of these things. Somebody's then got to take care of this one. Marco can keep him a little busy. There's nothing to do beyond just getting in his way. Alright, so I'm thinking Trevor here. Anything else that would work doing that? Really? How much HP these guys got? 6 and 7. Oh, you know, so Nadia would probably work for blocking the other one just because of her mine, but that's based off getting a kill. So she can make it there to block. And it's too bad that I can't get Trevor and Marco to perhaps sync up on this other one. Well, I could put... is there any way to get a bonus anything with Marco if he takes the shot at that one? And then fire over the head and get the dogs? I don't think so. Not this turn anyway. Alright, Marco, let's go here. Yeah, you can make it next to the cover to take this guy on, keep him a little busy. Okay, we got a strategy. Doesn't mean it's a good one, but we got a strategy.
Mission start.
Thanks for the warning there, Charlie Brown. Alright, so Trevor... we're going here. Oh, you know what? If he makes it all the way here, if he had enough adrenaline... I want to see something here. If he did this, he could move to here. He's not going to get the bonus action, though. Oh, Marco's syncing up on that one, though. Yeah, I'd rather get the bonus... well, if Marco's not there... he's going to cover here. Now he's not going to be able to get anything else off this guy. Now, if I had the cover thing, it'd probably be more helpful. She's just going to keep him busy, I guess. She's going to get another shot next turn, kill him as a zombie. Then she's going to have to rush to figure out what's coming over here. He's going to have to watch back there. Alright, so now if Trevor does his dasharoo, won't kill it. Well, actually, he'll kill it with a laser. And then this one will come in. Okay, so I got a plan now. Yeah, get kunai'd, fool. Bingo. Zap! Now, tactical retreat, however, does not seem like any great strategy at this point. Unless I wanted to help Marco, but I'm still leaving that miner exposed to the dog. I can't see any advantage to using that, so let's just take a shot here. Extra damage point. Marco, grenade to this guy. Yeah, pick your head up. Alright, so I'm keeping him there so the dog comes after him instead, preferably. Alright, here we go. Oh, look. Everybody's a mummy. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, that's right. We had it. Well, no, this wasn't similar then. Question is there anything to do to keep these guys from getting to that miner? No. We can do some aggro. I think that miner's toast. How far can she move? Because if she can move farther and still hit this idiot, then... and advantage, but I don't think she's got anything she can do here. 6. You know, there's no penalty based on the other one being used here. If that guy's close to the barrel, that's cool. The dog, so these two are probably safer at the moment. Alright, so just use the fire, I guess. She's gonna have to stay over there because there's still that other side coming in. Let me see, does this fire... This only goes that way, so it's not like... Now, I wonder if his tactical retreat will kick in. I don't think that'll work. Because this is only going to hit one enemy. Yeah, miner's probably done here. Not much else I can do here. There's no way that I'm gonna be able to get anything else that's gonna take these guys out. Okay, I tried. Need a RNG break in order to make this work. He's still next to the barrel. I got a shot there. Okay, he's going for him. He's not. Oh, he didn't have the movement. Okay, that's what I needed. And that's a problem. She's got to stand guard right there. Take one for the team. She does not have the HP, though. Trevor can take that out. Not worried about him. This guy's the only problem here, and this guy. Need to be able to take care of that and this guy at the same time. If she can maybe get to here, and then bring the gunbot back, take care of that thing, maybe. Might have a shot. Okay, so this guy is a problem. They're not lined up, so man, it'd be easier if Trevor could get both of those perhaps, but Trevor could shinobi the dog, maybe. Trevor could shinobi the dog because it allowed him to do something else that would help against that guy. If it doesn't die, bonus action. Bonus action's not going to help him move or get a better shot, though. He's got to move first. He can't move toward the dog. Can't get there. Oh, and I don't want to move next to that. He's going to have to go here. He's going to end up becoming a zombie again. Can't mind control. Guess we'll just keep the thing busy and go mummy again. This thing didn't take any damage yet. So what I need to be... Well, I don't know if Marco needs to worry about this guy or not. You know, because Marco could technically fight over that and take care of that, but then Nadia still has to take care of this guy, too. Still got a couple different options here. Let's see if Marco goes here. If you're to shoot down this way, that's not hitting the barrel. That's hitting the barrel and killing that. If Trevor can get to the... He still can't get to the dog. If he could tactical retreat from here, each time the unit hits at least 2 enemies in one attack. No, he doesn't have that, though. They're not lined up. He would need 3 adrenaline to get mind control. That dog should hopefully come from Marco here, and then if he's able to do... If Marco can take this one out, means Nadia can focus on this and getting the gun bot over here. Or the Iron Lizard, at least. So let's see if I can do this. Oh, she's got her grenade launchers and X. Gunbot perhaps can now go here, block the path, and hopefully she'll keep the doggos off the other miner. Alright, a little risky, but trying. So Trevor, you're gonna come over here, stab that guy. Got. Alright, he's got this. Nothing for bonus action. Alright, now she's got... Oh, she can't do anything. Oh, that's right, that's her action. Yikes, okay. Didn't think about that. They're coming after her. And this thing can... You know what? How much damage does this thing do? Only 4. If at least 2 targets die... Nope, not happening. Okay, well... See you, Nadia. That thing's gonna sit there. It's more of an obstacle, I think, at this point. This dog, I don't think is gonna make it yet. We'll see. Alright, that's all I got. Chomp. 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 Does that count? Oh, that doesn't do anything. Alright, 1 turn left. Gotta not have anything turn into a dog or get mummified here. It's almost like I wonder if Marco come far enough to get that guy? If so... Otherwise this dog's gonna chase, hopefully chase Marco. He's gonna come over here. Throw this. He's dead. Marco can at least throw over the treasure pile. He can. Okay. And then Nadia's got to be able to come back to here. And torch that guy. No, that's going to be adjacent then. Going that way. Okay. Playing defense here. It all depends on whether this dog here can get to that thing. He can, so it's all about whether this dog comes for him or Marco. Alright, here we go. Bonk. More bonk. I mean, somebody might get dropped, but at least if it's the end of the turn. Okay. That was fun while it lasted. Okay, if that's your idea of fun. Yeah, no XP to get the POWs. No way. Not while trying to get the bonus one. Alright, that's it. That's the end of the turn, I think. So, do they have a shot? Yeah, they do have a shot. No! No! Stupid dog. Oh, that's gonna end up... That sucks. Stupid dog went for miner instead. A bunch of crap.
Victory!
Man. Got rescued by one RNG, then hosed by the next.
Unbelievable.
Not cool. So now we get to fight Aeshi Nero. So the question is, was that radio transmission based on succeeding there for that bonus objective, or do we still have that no matter what? I guess we won't know until we get done with Aeshi Nero. So all we had is a few frags and KOs. So apparently the zombie kills still count as frags. And then Marco had the one KO from the barrel then, so that makes more sense now that I understand the KOs are like environmental stuff, hazards and so on. So what's this going to do? So it now has a better range. So more HP, 6 movement, self-destruct 2, magnetic grab. Gunbot, no. Nano knives, so he's got increased range and 2 HP. I haven't even used it yet, so at least Lizard's trying to figure this one out, so let's go with that one.
You're great!
Each time the unit gains a bonus action or a bonus move, they gain dodge, so... Dude, he could have a lot of dodge if I start chaining those together, but I gotta get the synchronizations working. Each time one of the status is applied to, and this is removed, +1 damage dealt. Huh, so that would have to be chained up with, like, getting healed or something else. Just automatically dealing 3 damage doesn't seem all that fantastic, so let's go with this one. Caltrops, huh? And reduce the moves unit. Team player. Get extra adrenaline, I guess. Moves a unit in range to a tile in the area of effect of any electric mine. That sounds kind of cool, actually. Yeah, let's go with... So if I had known about something like this to reduce movement speed, might have been helpful, but again, depended on the positioning and everything. Moves a unit in range to a tile in the area effect of any electric mine. Okay, so if there's a mine down there, she can then move something next to it. Okay. Spacey kunai, huh? Charges a tile and 5 HP, no damage. Gain adrenaline. Hive mind. Well, I'm not really using that, so hard to say there. This one's damage-oriented for 5. I'm gonna go with that one. Alright. Did I lose access to that? No. Okay. Any secret agents, huh? Don't blow my cover, man. Apparently he's not a talkative one. Okay, so at least we still have access to that, so we're going to try to figure that one out next time, provided we survive this attack on Aeshi Nero. We got 4 reinforcements, and very sketchy abilities. So at least these kids aren't riding on the bumper like Clark there. Aeshi Nero, we are separated.
Get ready.
All right, now the fun begins. We're at 9:30. We'll see if we can get this done in under an hour here. But man, oh, so you can make me still pick positions even when we're scattered, huh? Let's run to the side of that thing and stay within range of these shields. Who's got the most close quarter stuff? Probably Trevor. And maybe, Marco could sit at range if he syncs up. Here, I don't know if these really matter all that much.
Mission.
Avoid at all costs. Okay, it's not bad. He's going to destroy the dog. He's going to destroy both of them. Fantastic. Thank you, Aeshi Nero, for helping. Alright, get some adrenaline. I think he can attack from here. She's got the pistol. Mummy might be in range, but she could technically stand over here. Here, so we only get one major shot at the sinking here. He could get an extra hit for 3. Oh, no, he won't get the extra action though. We gotta wait till that's reduced. So if he goes first, oh, Trevor's not hitting him because of the stupid stone pile there. Oh man, he's not hitting him. Trevor's gonna have to do this then. And there's 11 points, and we haven't even started yet. Okay, I like that, even though it's using ammo. Okay, if she were to lead, we're only talking 8. So, well, yeah, so either way. So I guess we're starting with Trevor just so he can actually get a hit in there. We'll take it. Reduce his cost. And there's a mine. Alright, Marco, what you got? An extra 3. Now, I don't want to do this yet. If I do this... So if I can get some more sinks going here, but that's not going to help. Only another 4 for 5, but save the ammo. If she becomes a mummy, she becomes a mummy. Wow, this is like the best start we've had on this guy. Take 18 off the first round. He almost made your Rossi's working. You mean the guy standing right next to you? Better be, otherwise he's got terrible vision. Alright, so a couple of the mummies, all that matter at this point. Oh, perfect. Okay. See how much damage we can do before. So if I put her on the other side of this thing, so that guy's well, he's not dead. But if she puts a mine out there, though. Oh, so should she get the mine from sinking? It's from sinking, not killing. So as long as we get a sink, she can put another one, protect against the mummy, which is almost already dead. Okay, so Trevor's going to need to end up here. Marco, let's keep him somewhere a little bit safer, preferably. Doggo is going to be a problem unless we move further out. I don't have a way for Marco to gain better movement unless we sit him closer to the back, keep him away from the dog. Just fire a grenade. So let's try this. Trevor. Oh, you know what? Let's see if they're walking. Alright, so Trevor, you come over here. The dog will probably come toward the mine if he has to that time. Alright, so actually Marco opens up with 2 hits. There's another 13. And drench this guy before we get out of here. They're not going to get a whole lot of damage, of course, but at least it's more. I mean, the fact we're already under half in the first. I mean, this is only the second turn. This guy's not so complicated once you get the right setup going. Alright, hopefully we're not hitting anybody else in the process here, so let's do that. If Trevor were to use a laser, he'd hit Nadia, which I don't want to do. There we go. Dude, that'd be great if that worked on him. Alright, so she can use this. There's another 4. If it doesn't die, does this work? Another action, really? Make sure I read that right. Move him to adjacent to an enemy within range. Okay, so if I do this, I gotta move to here, from behind the mine, and then get a bonus action and hit him again. Yeah! Oh my goodness! This is gonna be the best Nishi Nero round ever for me. Go from hour 20 minutes to an hour to 5 minutes, roughly. So then I'm gonna punked as soon as we go to the next stage here. If I can get him before we transport, that'd be even better. This is sick. Bye. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, that's great. They look sturdy. Aw, doggo not dead. See ya. That worked. Alright, essentially we got him. He's only got 3 points of damage left. Alright, who wants to kill? Bye, Nero. You're dead. Wow!
Victory!
Did not expect that to happen after the long battles I've had against that thing. That's just insane. And we got something there, combination of doing Nadia and Marco. Wow! Literally under 10 minutes at least. Maybe 8? 2 sinks, 2 frags, 2 sinks, 2 sinks. Nobody gets any credit for kills. Nadia. presentable as ever, just a little singed around the edges. That's crazy. Alright, so let's see if this other thing shows up. Well, I guess since I got time, I mean, the fact we're under the 2-hour mark, we might as well grab some gear and take a look at the next map. So this is interesting. So Trevor's sitting here doing something with a portable antenna and a laptop. Nadia's got some Old West pistol slinging going on. Alright, so what's room you got for us? Alright, so I'm going to turn the music down for a pinch here just so I'm not fighting with my own brain here. So, wow, a lot of stuff for Nadia. How are we doing on ammo? Oh, we've got no coin! No! We're not buying anything! Oh, boo. It's because we missed the bonus, and so therefore it's like nice to window shop, apparently. But we can't afford it. We waste our reroll for not being able to afford it more. Oh, that sucks. Okay, there goes that. Quickest decision ever. I don't know if I noticed that before. You got these guys with a tent down here. Oh, wait, you know, I probably did see the lava lamp. I don't know if I noticed her weapon rack. It's got like a, almost looks like a super soaker, but $100. Maybe I just didn't know some of the details on this one. Something hiding out. There's a mummy hiding in the box over there. That's kind of funny. Okay, we'll get a brief peek at the next one here.
Let's go.
Ah, boo. So reroll wouldn't matter. Okay, so it did the same thing. It put the signal down here in the jungle. And there it says, General of the Desert, protect the allied agent, flush out the desert infantry leader. So let's see what this is. I mean, we finished Nero so quick, and we're not forced to head to this one this time. So barring anything that would get us killed prematurely, might as well try it. It would be cool if this were a bonus stage, but I mean, I don't know. It's putting us on a familiar trajectory. How's this work? Still no sign. Thanks to our agent, we have a possible course of action. No objections, cheating on the homework? Okay. Not when it comes to video games and war. Okay, so it's all the way over there. I'm guessing it's this one. Now, let's make sure I get the path right this time. So we're starting here. So if we go 1, 2, 3, we should be okay. Now, if we go here, we get an... So I'm trying to remember which was which. Was the brown one the mod or the silver one the mod? We still have no coin, so I kind of want this one to get the reinforcements and the coin. This, I think, is a promotion and the XP box. This is hardcore ammo, so no matter what, we'd be getting ammo off of that one. So I think by doing 3 missions, we'll be okay on XP, get to level 3 at least. And if I'm right on the metal, promotion would occur, so I'm less inclined to do this one, especially with reinforcements and coin on the line here. So 1, 2, 3, yeah, we got a plan. I think we'll do that. I don't want the single reinforcement one, especially with it being on the bonus. And neither of these are any more enticing, so let's go with this one. We'll start this, and we'll probably end after this one. And that way we got some new territory next time. Now, we haven't done the jungle in a while. And this is the natives who they do a lot of damage. Destroy the... Oh, it's a convoy and have no KO. Yikes. Not asking much. We haven't seen a convoy one, though, on the jungle yet, I don't think.
Get ready.
This is going to be interesting. So we can start up or down? Really? I'm trying to think why... So why would we do that? We got any of those leaves or anything to jump from? Oh, is this... Well... Got to see who does what. This guy does 5 damage. Now, these guys can also do range. They can stab, like, 2 different things. This guy, only 3, but he's got a lot of health. Truck's got 60. It's like I don't like outfitting them to say, hey, you get extra damage on vehicles when you don't know when you're going to get a vehicle mission, and you may only get one the entire playthrough. So the fact that you can jump down from here, I don't know why you would start up there. We're going to want to do damage to that and this guy, but at the same time, I don't want to stand where I get shot from him either. This guy's probably got... Oh, he's going to throw up this way. I don't want to go down... See, at least in this case, they gave us a passable bridge, a land bridge. That narrow bridge on a previous convoy mission was what really hampered progress. So if we can get a good sync on this and maybe take out the native, we can kind of run with the truck. Don't want any KOs to happen either. Don't really have any. We didn't use the Marco one, which heals the character, so we got no healing options here. Got to be very efficient. How are we going to maximize damage on this thing? If we put Trevor over here, he can probably laser through this and hit him. Where's this guy's movement? He can come all the way over to that side. So maybe you'd want to put him up there so you get more adrenaline. So maybe if we were to put Nadia up here... Yeah, she can get all the way down there and get some crazy adrenaline. That's good. Okay. If she gets enough to do Gunbot... Or Iron Lizard, I should say. So wasn't grab. I haven't paid attention, close enough attention to the grab here. Oh, it wouldn't let me go look at it. So if she could go here, get Gunbot, somebody else could stand here, take a shot at him. Well, if I would need this person to go last, so Marco would have to go first, or Trevor would go first, take the shot. No, that doesn't work. Well, we need everybody surrounding it. He's not going to be able to shoot through the truck. He'll end up having to come over here toward Marco or something. Nobody's got any other blast radius that would seem effective. This does 4. This guy's almost dead. So I don't want to get in range of that guy down there in the bottom either. Alright, so Nadia's in position. I guess we'll put everybody up here, I guess. You know what? I'm willing to take the hit with Marco on the laser. He may take 2 points of damage, but at least might give me a chance to clear these guys out.
Mission start.
So it says 2 and then 1. I don't know. All right, Nadia first, so I can put her here. Hopefully that's enough range for the bot, for the lizard. Yeah, there we go. Let's put it here, though. After we move everybody else. Now, can this guy hit Nadia? No, not yet. Alright, Rossi, he's going to be watching, alright, when you shoot him. Oh, okay, he's not even going to take damage that way. Okay. So that's 14 points already there, and they haven't done anything individually yet. Now, if I go Nadia first, do this, and go here, hopefully Marco will sync up on this. Alright there, Iron Lizard, what you got? Oh, it can't sync. Did I forget that already, or is it just... it doesn't have sync capacity, apparently. That stinks. Alright, well, either way, I'll do some damage to that guy. Oh, you know what? Here, dude. Why don't you stand there? This will be fun. We got him resolved. Now I get a bonus action and move. If it doesn't self-destruct automatically... if I can get it to persist, then I'll get... oh, you know what? No. I'm going to have it go here. And then we get a shot with it next turn. If it survives. Okay. Better plan. There's some neat gadgetry. Alright, so if we lead with Trevor to catch the truck... Marco's going to be fine. He could hit the truck. Or we'll have Marco maybe hit the dude, and then Nadia can hit the truck as well. But oh, she can't. Never mind. So just Marco's the only one to leave the sniper there, I guess. Still, with the fact we're getting 14 off one hit's pretty solid. Ooh, what's shelling doing? Ooh, I wonder if that'll hit the truck, too. What did Marco get for shelling? Or was that Trevor's... where'd the shelling come from? Is that Nadia? No. Huh. I wasn't paying attention there. Alright, I don't necessarily want to waste on this guy, but he's going to be a problem. So, nobody's taking any damage yet. Alright, so Trevor's got a movement. We might as well move him forward if I can. Well, I guess just go to the cover. It's not going to really change anything. Well, I guess he can stay put. He'll be easier movement once the truck moves. Okay. That's it. Alright, Iron Lizard, stay alive. Could deploy the metal slug to rip this thing apart. Now 25% almost on the first turn. Decent. Oh! A couple people. Yikes. So the mine did not hit the truck. Now there's a bridge. Down figure. So we'd have to go up and around possibly here. This thing's stuck again. Get off the screen. Should fix that. So that's the final destination. We got a couple more turns, but to do so efficiently without anybody taking any more damage. Gotta watch for this guy. Any other snipers over there? Yes. Wait, oh, that's interesting. So they're gonna have a whole nother thing pop up from there, but even though we're going this way. That's a little unusual. Nothing on this side, though. We run across from the bottom, but I'm gonna watch out for those hatchet guys. Alright, so Marco he's still got to sink a couple more times here. Okay, now that this thing can go again, he can actually help out with him as well. He's still able to grenade to there, so if Trevor's in the way... I don't like his range. Somebody's going to take a grenade, I think. Okay, so what's this thing's blast radius? Direct, so it would have it has to stay here, otherwise it's gonna get that guy and do nothing. Trevor gonna hit 2 targets to get the retreat, but I want him destroying the drone. I could put the drone here. Everybody else lined up elsewhere. Could have Marco possibly line up and hit both the truck and this dude. Alright, where do I put Nadia? She's right in his line of sight. She's got the pistol, though. So he's throwing directly this way. I want to keep her. Well, I got that idiot down the bottom, too. I want to move her up because then she can't get the... Man, I don't want people taking damage here. I'm a little too safe. Oh, plus if she's still where she's at, she's going to get hit by that grenadier. Yikes. I don't want that guy popping up with surprises. You know what? Can the drone... once per turn... So you can do this and... Ooh, wonder... Can you pick him up? You know what? I might be able to put him here. Alright, let's put the drone here. I can grab him. Bring him over here. Alright, so Nadia can come over here. Trevor, well, Trevor's got to go first, though. Trevor, make it all the way up there. He can. Marco can take a hit. Nadia cannot. How much damage does this thing do on self-destruct? 5. Okay. And Nadia will still get a hit, hypothetically. Alright, Trevor, you come down here. Marco's got to sink, so I keep reducing his cost. Hopefully, if he's here, he should be out. Well, he might be out of harm's way. If not, maybe they'll hit the truck. Well, Nadia could sink up from here, but she'd have to really run to catch up afterward. Yeah, she's still gonna be out of range, I think. Okay, so maybe... She cannot hit the truck from there, that's okay. But she's in harm's way here. I'll figure it out. Maybe I'll throw a grenade. Alright, so let's start here. That's going to sink for 10. Alright, little dude. Bring this guy up. At least that ignores elevation. So he could self-destruct. This will not. Oh, that will cause a sync with Marco. That's 11 versus this way. That's 10, but either way, we'll still have another 5. Plus, he'll get his retreat. Let's do that this way. Take that, truck. Oh, well, he's still alive, apparently. Guess Nadia's got to hit a grenade hit here somewhere. Alright, little drone, why don't you do your self-destruct thing. There's 5. Alright, and let's see if Nadia can get a grenade hit and perhaps take care of. Let's do this. There we go. That's what I like to see. Oh, Marco hasn't gone yet. There we go. Here, take that truck, have another 6. There we go. We got it down 2/3 after the second turn. That's good. Okay. Next, we are out of actions here. Be like, wah, wah. Coming through. See ya. I just want you to try the pancake. Uh-oh, he better not get hit twice. He didn't. Okay, good. So if he's going up and around, we're going to try to delay dealing with that. He's got to jump up there to even get anything. So if we get... There's a genius. He could be a little bit more of a problem, but anybody that can get ahead of the game. So he's not a concern. Marco could throw over the top, I think, but Trevor would have to be there. Let's see how does Marco do this. He can throw over, so Trevor here, and then she could potentially fire a grenade from behind them both. So let's go Trevor here, Marco here, and then her up to here. So they're going to take a shot at Marco. He should survive, but I'm concerned about him coming up there too. So if she fires a grenade over the top, they're all syncing up, and it only needs 4 points. I think Trevor can stab the thing to death. Okay, we got this. Let's get her done. Wink. Wink. And stabberoo. Yeah, we got it. Guess what, Trevor? You get the back cleanup there. Stab the truck. You're lucky, native.
Victory!
Does he got blades coming out of his shoes? That's interesting. There we go. We got our reinforcements and some coin. Alright, 1 and 3, 1 and 1, 1 and 1. Pretty balanced. Yeah, no POWs since we botched the minor mission. Cool. That was a good round.
You're great.
Okay, team leader. Each time he participates in a sync, all participants gain a drone. That's pretty good. Oh, the tactical strike for 12. Each time bonus action, also bonus move. So it's hard to pass that one up. You can be moving and shaking. So, I mean, if all I gotta do is get that other thing activated and he gets move automatically. And that would actually help me get that other thing unlocked. So let's go with that one. Tesla ammo. Oh, that's interesting. So you can basically stand on it and not have to use anything. Weakens enemies that run into it. So slow them down or weaken them. So similar effect. Man, if you had both of those, man, that would really rip the enemy apart if it didn't already kill him. So the thing is, you get the mine from synchronization. And then if you get that, then you can use your ammo again, but that's provided that you're not moving. Or maybe the area of effect, you could still be standing next to it. Reducing enemies is helpful, though. Man, this is a tough call. I think because I'm moving around so much, because of the whole run and gun concept, I think it'd make more sense to see if I can get better ammo out of it. So, 7 HP, no cover. I think that's a good choice. Move obstacles that do not block aiming. That's cool. I think we've seen something similar to this before. Each time this attack triggers sync, +1 damage by all. That's such a good one to have, though. Man, 7 HP of damage. Oh, so it's only a 5 now. 2 points of damage versus everybody getting 1. I want both. We may still have another shot at something like that, though. Yeah, we're going a little irregular here. We've already been doing irregular. I guess we might as well keep with the trend. Huh, trackers, eh? Is it gonna force me, or we got a choice? Oh, wait. Okay. Well, provided that this doesn't screw anything up, we're gonna back out. Hopefully that's saved. If not, I'm gonna have to go through that process again, and we may have a different selection, but willing to take that chance. We're still gonna head this direction and try to get these two done next time, and then I think we'll have to fight the Dragon Nasuke at that time. Oh, it is saving. It doesn't look like it's saving.
Metal Slug.
Right?
Tactics.
All right, well, that was an interesting run tonight. So, interesting techniques or tactics or abilities or options with these new characters. I mean, so it really changes the strategy. So I like that element, that the variety is different enough to completely change the strategy. So I think this is a little bit more of an effective team than we had on our second playthrough, in which everybody was close quarters. So just having the gun bot or the Iron Lizard changes up the things you can do there, and then Trevor's abilities are completely different. We haven't even used mind control yet, but that's got different stats and things going on. And now that I'm getting better at the game, having Marco and different things to do, so I can see how there's enough variety here. It's just a matter of getting ways to try them all out, barring the randomization of knowing when you're going to be able to get the abilities to string them together. So that's definitely an unknown factor there. But man, so and on top of that, the fact we got through Aeshi Nero in one round, and then we also got the first part of whatever that Abdul Abbas mission is. We'll see where that takes us next week. So yeah, I mean, felt very productive. So excited to see that. So, and I think we'll move on from there. So thanks for those who've been hanging out, whether live or later. I think we might have somebody there on Odysee, so much appreciated. And appreciate that Chairman hung out with us for a bit over on Twitch. And then for the rest of you, I'll probably catch you later on. for the rest of the week, we'll still be working on some more stuff with Tomb Raider and Warriors of Orochi, and of course Turtles. So both Turtles and Metal Slug Reloaded have definitely been grind heavy lately. So that's kind of the flavor of the time being. But that's it. So have a fantastic one, and we shall see you soon.